it's Sam Backer here, and welcome to this video. What I'm going to cover today is I'm going to go into how to drive traffic in affiliate marketing. Now, this is a big question that plagues a lot of new internet marketers and new affiliate marketers because, well, that is professional. Okay, I will close that. It's often a question that plagues newcomers to the online world because they're not sure once they get the systems in place how to drive traffic, because that's really how you're going to make your money, and people, as soon as they learn the systems and the strategies, understand that without traffic you don't make any cash. So what I'm going to cover is just some ways you can get traffic today, and some ways that have been established for a long period of time, so you're always going to be able to get traffic from them. Okay, so why is this information so hard to find? Well, I mentioned before that the difference between a profitable business and a business that's not profitable is traffic online. If you can't drive traffic, then you can't make any money online. So that's why a lot of people don't discuss information about traffic or don't sell you their courses with information about traffic, but instead say the strategy or whatever, because the traffic is what separates their successful business from the rest of them out there, so they don't want to give away these secrets. But in saying that, there are a lot of good traffic courses out there that you can buy. And if you have the cash, then I encourage you to do that, but you don't really need to, because the traffic sources that I'll cover today are all we really need to make a successful business online. The other traffic sources which people go into, or if you dig deeper into certain traffic sources, then yeah, you can drain more traffic out of them, and that's great, and then it's worth buying the course or whatever, but if you stick to the basics, then you can drive traffic, and people have been doing it for a very long time. So don't think that there's some magic pill out there or something that you haven't quite got, because really you've got all the information you need to start making money online with you right now. All you need to do is just learn those skills, develop those skills, and go out and do it. So driving traffic is a skill, as I mentioned. Now, it's a skill that in theory should work if you know the stuff. Like if you learn about forum marketing, and in theory it should work. And yeah, sure, you can say it'll work, and you can say that that's your main strategy once you've got everything in place. But it's not really until you start doing the things that are going to make you successful that you really understand how to drive traffic in forum marketing. It's just like any traffic source. Unless you're out there actually doing it, it's very hard to get a feel for what you need to do to drive traffic, because it is a skill that needs to be developed, and it does take time to develop. But once you do develop it, then you can implement that skill over and over again for success online over and over again, I guess. Yeah. Okay. So traffic generation tactics that work. What are working right now, and what has worked for a number of years? Well, video marketing obviously hasn't worked for a number of years because it's only recently come out. But forum marketing, we'll start there. So forum marketing is a very effective way of driving traffic online. Your audience, the audience that you want to target, they're all on forums. So why not get on the main forums and start talking there and putting your signature in the bottom, so people can just click on it and go through to your site if they like what you're thinking, because it will happen. But of course you'll be able to find that out as you do it. Podcast submissions. Now this is one you probably haven't heard of. It's a very effective method though, because people are on their iPhones or whatever, and they want to download a podcast off iTunes. So they do, and they're keen to listening to some internet marketing information, or some health information, or whatever your niche is. And they download this podcast, and you can be on the other end saying, hey, go to my website, blah, 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 if you like the information. And that's a very good way of driving some direct traffic to your website or squeeze page. Okay, article marketing has been around forever, and article marketing is still very effective. People say, oh, it's dead or whatever when they're trying to sell you their courses, but article marketing is still working really well. It's become a little harder because you do have to find those good keywords, and you are relying on the search engines to send you traffic, but as long as you take some time and you really start digging deep into article marketing and how to use article directories such as easyarticles.com, then you can drive a significant amounts of traffic through that. I've recently seen people who put articles up this year, 2010, driving thousands of hits to their website through article marketing. So it's very effective. Okay, guest writing for others. This takes a bit of networking, and if you may not be the best writer right now, but you can develop that skill again. And if you do know someone who's a good writer, why not get them to write an article for you and pay them and then post it on someone else's website, because someone else has already built up their user base, have already built up the people that are interested in their what they have. And if you can just post an article there and it's something they like, then chances are they'll go through to your website and want to see or enter your list. So guest writing is always going to be a very effective method to drive traffic, because other websites are always going to have traffic in your niche. Video marketing. Now, this is one that I mentioned at the start. It's just recently come out, but it is very effective if you do it right. You've got to well, I know you've probably realized that YouTube responds to how many subscribers you have, how many hits your video's getting. So it's something that takes time to develop, but video marketing is very effective, and it's a way that people can really build a relationship with you and get closer to you, because they hear you talk and they can even see you on the video. So definitely worth the time investing into it. Social networking. This is a big one, but I haven't had all that much success through social networking. Sure, I've had a lot of people come into my list, but social networking I really find is best for taking topics viral. That's what you want to do, social networking, and also getting exposure. Now, sure, someone may see you on a social network and they might be like, oh, okay, they're just doing that, are they? Okay, just like me. But then they may see you also writing an article in another post or on the forum, and then they'll get curious if they've seen you in two different places, and they won't be able to resist but to actually go through and check out what you're selling or what you've got. So I use social networking to get as mass exposure, get it out to as many people as I can, get seen by as many people as I can, at the hope that they'll be also on these other mediums that I'm marketing, and they'll go through and click on my offers and join my list. Social bookmarking. Now, this is one that's very recent as well, but it's very effective for generating viral traffic. Digg.com is one of these websites which allows social bookmarking, and it's user-generated content, and the users get to vote by how popular they see it as. So if you've got some content that you think is going to go viral, which I could go into many, many examples, all you need to do is search YouTube for videos over 1 million and you'll see some viral content. And then social bookmark it and see what happens. You can get your friends to bookmark it. What I like to do is I like to go to authoritative accounts or make friends with people who have good accounts on these social bookmarking sites. When they post it, then it can often take things viral a lot quicker. And then finally, blogging. You should always be blogging in your niche, about your niche, just information posts and giving away value in a blog, because that's one of the best ways that someone can get to know you. They can visit you at your blog, they can see the information, and you also get some traffic out of it, because of course Google loves blogs. So that's a great way as well. Now, I've mentioned a number of different strategies there, and you're probably thinking, whoa, how do I get out to all of these? I'm only someone who's working part-time at the moment. I've got a full-time job, or I don't have a job, but I don't know how the heck I'm going to do that in a day. Well, it's not all that hard as long as you plan it out. So I'm not going to give you the strategy now, because that would be cheating. But there is a strategy that you can put in place in order to market these various traffic sources and do it on a day-to-day basis and get exposure to all of them. And you're just going to have to establish your own system or strategy for doing that. Now, it is possible. All you need to do is plan your time by the amount of time you need to invest in each traffic source, and then schedule it during the day. So it's not hard. And you can do it, you can start doing it tomorrow if you really have to, and then just gradually do it week by week, and you'll make a big impact in your market, because that's what you want. Mass exposure is where all the cash is. So I hope this video has been useful. I'm going to go and have a rest. As you can see, my voice is fading. It's been a long day. But if you want some more information, go to sambacker.com. I've got a cool little guide there for starting out in affiliate marketing or internet marketing, and that takes you through the strategies and all the bits and pieces that I haven't been able to cover here. Also, I'm bringing out a number of traffic courses, which of course, if you sign up to my newsletter, you can find out about and get the free content that I give away. Or you can go to moderncogs.com, MODERNCOGS.com, and download a Create Your Own Website ebook. So, all good stuff. Alright, well, I hope you've learned a lot. Go out and implement the stuff. The key is gaining experience and gaining these skills. So, I'll leave you to it, and I will see you later.